Good morning, everybody. It's been a few weeks since we had time to visit, so I thought I'd do a video update of what's going on around the campus and make sure everybody's aware of some things. And I know you're getting emails from me and from others. First, I want to congratulate all of our graduates. We had a virtual graduation ceremony yesterday, and it was fantastic. We had pinning this week. We had our first parking lot pinning, which is really was special. It'll be a memory that none of us are going to ever forget. Fantastic celebrations. Our Allied Health had their pinning virtually as well. And many of our departments had some really nice celebrations online. And a few of them asked me to be part of it, and I really appreciated it. It was very nice. So congratulations to all the graduates. This is the largest graduating class in the history of our campus. And it's also the largest number of student athletes graduating in a graduating class. So milestones are being reached at this campus, even in the middle of a pandemic. So let's celebrate these great accomplishments. It's amazing for me. And I'm humbled to be chancellor this time with so much positive things happening. We are pretty excited about the governor moving to phase one of reopening the state. And I wanted to make sure you understood what it means. We did send out our phase one return to campus plan, which corresponds with the governor's action. But that's a pretty positive step for us. It shows that the infection rates are dropping in most regions and that we're going in the right direction. We're still not out of the woods on this by all means, but it's allowing us to open the state up. I know there's a lot of concern about unemployment and people going back to work, and the services being available, the hospitals not being overloaded, which thank God looks like that's turning around as well. So we are going to start May 18th, Monday, bringing people back to the campus that have been working from home, just a limited number of people. Most of our facilities people have not been here. We've had a skeleton crew, but they're all coming back to clean the campus, to do a deep clean, to make sure that everything's prepared as people start coming back. So if you want to come to the campus, you can get approval from your supervisor and the appropriate vice chancellor, but most people will continue working from home. There's really no need because right now we're finishing the semester and we're going to be online this summer. So most of our professors and many of our staff can continue working from home. But if you do want to start working from here, you do need to get approval from your supervisor and from the appropriate vice chancellor. But the good news is we're starting our phase one return to the campus or reopening or whatever way you want to call it. I'm going to be coming to work full time starting Monday. There's a lot of work for me to be doing. One of the reasons that I need to really be here is because we are having to prepare for the fall when our students come back. And we are planning to bring our students back to face-to-face classes in August. One of the things we're going to do to assure that we're ready for that and that we can assure our students are safe is there will be a LSU system-wide testing program that'll be put in place starting in August, where a random sample of students, faculty, and staff voluntarily will be tested, and it'll help us keep a pulse for any resurgence of the virus. And then also there'll be contact tracers trained that'll help if someone is tested positive, then they'll be able to trace who they've been around, and that way we can stop any spreading of the virus. And I think that'll be a good insurance policy for bringing the students back in the fall, because it'll be led by the two health science centers in Shreveport, LSU Health Science Centers in Shreveport and New Orleans. Mm-hmm. And it'll be a real good study, I think, and it'll help the whole state, but particularly the campuses of LSU system, do due diligence to keep our students safe. We are going to continue to socially distance during phase one, and probably, subsequent phases. We're going to also wear masks when we're in close proximity to one another. Continue to wash our hands, and we're going to continue to clean the campus. That's a big thing more frequently. Miss Claudette, who works here in Abrams, we're so glad to see her come back this week. and our building is spick and span right now, I'm going to tell you. So we're really happy to have our facilities and our custodial staff back. So we're all looking for fall face-to-face. That will be different. Students, probably will be wearing masks. Faculty will be wearing masks in the classroom. And we'll probably be, we're thinking at 50% capacity of the fire marshal rating. But that's to be determined depending on the phases we move into. Right now it's 25%. That's what the governor's recommending for businesses in terms of the capacity, fire marshal capacity. The athletes, as you know, they've been shut down. We've hadn't had any baseball or softball or women's tennis, and everybody's hoping to get our sports back on track. So I'm working directly with Adam Johnson on making sure that the NAIA and the Red River Athletic Conference is parallel planning with other conferences like the SEC at LSU, and we're hearing that they're going to be bringing back student athletes in June at LSU to begin preparing for the fall football season. So we're monitoring that, and we're hoping that with testing and with being safe with our students, student athletes, that we can also be planning to bring sports back in the fall. And I appreciate Adam staying on top of that. Enrollment is up for the fall. A lot of people were very concerned what's going to happen with this coronavirus and the pandemic, but it appears there's a lot of strength in our registration, our enrollment. Much of the growth is online. The on-campus student numbers are not growing, as it has been the case the last 2 or 3 years. So we're going to really work hard to make our students that would like to be on campus and be part of a vibrant campus life and live in student housing and be part of our campus. We're going to make sure that they know that with our fall face-to-face, we can get them back and hopefully start seeing a growth in our enrollment with on-campus students. But thank God we have such a strong online program. I want to congratulate you for the work you've done to move courses online, because without the training and the commitment you had as faculty and as a whole campus, we could not have transitioned to online courses like we did so well. It was really a fantastic transition. It took a lot of work, and I know it took a lot of sacrifice, but our students are going to finish this semester and they're graduating, and that's the great news that we can tell the world. So thank you for everything you do. We'll continue to keep you updated, and feel free to contact me on my cell number if there's anything I can do to help you or any questions you may have.